Good morning everyone. I am Sakshi Tukaram More. I am from Sri Siddheshwar Women's College of Engineering from Department of CSAIDS. Today I am explaining holographic three-dimensional imaging. Now let us discuss the applications of laser. One important application is holography. Holo means complete and graphic means recording. So it is complete recording of the image of the object in normal photography. We record only two-dimensional image, only the intensity of light wave which are reflected on the object is recording, but the holography we get three-dimensional image, that is three imaging technique. Here we will record intensity and space of the light wave which are reflected from the object, so intensity and space both are recorded, so it is complete recording. This technique was found by Dezin Geber and he was awarded a Nobel Prize in 1917 for this evaluation. Now let us see how the complete image is recorded from this the Bohr laser beam in divided into two parts. One is part called as reflection beam. This reflection beam is named incidence in the mirror, from where it is reflected and collected on the photography plate. So we can say this reflection beam can reaching the photographic plate directly after reaction from the mirror. The other part called as a object beam. This object beam allow to flow on the object whose image to be recorded. Waves in this object beam are reflected from different parts of this object, and after reflection they are collected at the photography plate. These waves in object beam and waves in reflection beam interfere each other, and that inference pattern is accurately recorded on this photography plate. So this is how holography is formed. A hologram doesn't contain distinct image of the object. It is only record of interference part found by the superposition of coherent light beams, one coming from the mirror and other coming from the object. This interference part in on the hologram consists of a complex pattern of alternatively dark and bright regions. This hologram, also called as Geber-Lone plate in honor of Dennis Geber, who invented this technique. So this is hologram is constructed. Now, why do any laser beam? Why it can alone with the ordinary light? Because we are recording a phase of the light wave, we need light waves to be in phase, and that will be possible only with laser beam. Because in laser beam light waves are covalent in ordinary light waves will are not covalent, not in phase, and their force will cannot used to record the phase difference. So that is why for holography laser beam is required. Once the holo recorded to the see three-dimensional image format, we have seen that homography does not contain the distinct image of the object. It is just a inference part of the from of dark and bright fringes. This hologram can be used as the differential dating in order to view the three-dimensional image and laser beam, which is identical to the reflection beam to use at the time of constructing the image is made identical on this homogram, and the difference part in the object in some difference we will get maximum, and the secondary waves will interface constructively in some will get minimum. Secondary wave from homogram will interpret differently in order to see three-dimensional image. To observe see in the direction along which the maximum is obtained by it tilting it head sidely, the details of the object can be seen. So this is how three-dimensional image can be seen by using the homogram at the differential reading. So this is how hologram is a two-stage process. In the first stage, homogram is recorded in the form of indifference pattern, and second stage, the hologram is used as differential reading and the 3D contract.